Before we start learning the Clash Detective tool, we have to know that all the objects in Navisworks model consist of the triangles. And let's open the file. Open the file from our material, the 7 folder, and this file, 1 clashes.rvt file. And now let's press open. And now Navisworks is making his own file, as you know. He's making NWC file, the cache file. And in this file, we have only 4 objects, but it's enough to our experiment. And let's go to the viewpoint and then change the mode. Not a full render, but a wireframe. And you can see that every object, every pipe consists of triangles. And when we ask Navisworks to find clashes, Navisworks is finding the intersections between triangles from one object to another one. So every clash is the only intersection between triangles. And as you can see with the pipes, it's pretty simple to understand that the pipe is a round object. It has a round intersection. But when it makes triangles, it's not like a precise round. And you can edit the amount of triangles for a model. So let's go to Navisworks and Options, and then in File Readers, go to Revit, and we can change the faceting factor. And then let's do it more, like 50. And after that, we will have more triangles. Press OK. And now we should refresh the model, because Navisworks has to make a new NWC file for this model and recache it. Okay, let's refresh. And now it's making the new model. And as you can see, now we have more triangles than in previous one session. And now you can see that the objects are much closer to each other. And in some cases, that it's a real difference between this faceting factor when we're trying to find the intersections between objects. And you should know that when we're making more triangles, when we are increasing the faceting factor, the model is getting huge. It's getting not so fast operating for this program, and so you should understand that yeah, you can make it more accuracy. You can increase the accuracy of the intersection and of clashing detecting, but the model is getting harder to operate. And let's go back to options and change it back to 1. And so now you know that all the objects in the Navisworks models consist of the triangles, and when you're finding the clashes, you're finding the intersections of triangles. So, okay, and let's continue.